Right, so we're here at Shingle Street, which is in Suffolk, yeah?
Yes.
And you've just got your new camera.
Yeah, Canon 70D.
70D, cool. And how are you getting on with it so far?
Yeah, I've really enjoyed it. Had it for about a week now. Very useful with the dials.
Cool. So we're going to go out and we're going to get a few landscapes and see if we can see any wildlife whilst we're here, shall we?
Awesome.
Yeah? I mean, it's such a big area. There's a lot to see here. Lot to see here. Get it? Oh, okay.
Enough of the bad uncle jokes. This is my nephew, Felix. We've come down to Shingle Street in Suffolk to test out his new DSLR camera and do a little tutorial on how to use the basics. Shingle Street is exactly what it says on the tin. There's lots of shingle and there's a street. But for photographers, this place is truly amazing.
Hot topic, I think we should talk composition.
Yeah.
Yeah? Because you're new to the sort of whole photography thing, so I think actually framing your shot and understanding, you know, where to put your subjects and I mean, we can possibly do some techniques and you know, settings and things like that as well on the way. But I'm kind of thinking that we want to learn how to frame a good shot. Yeah.
Cool.
What made you want to get into photography?
Well, I just want to document what I do and in a visual kind of way. I really enjoy using a camera. I find it really fun. So.
Cool. So give us a bit of a profile about yourself. How old are you?
I'm 15.
15. The things I did when I was 15. And you're into your visual arts and sort of photography and film. You like your movies, don't you?
Yeah, obviously I'm into photography and stuff, but I also do free running and flips.
Cool, parkour.
Parkour.
Awesome. How long are you doing that?
I've been doing that about 2 years, so
cool.
That's been fun.
Excellent. And you're also a musician as well?
Yeah, I'm a grade 5 guitarist. So.
Cool, that's awesome. Or maybe, we haven't got the guitar with us. Damn, we could have played that on the beach and been like, have a little beach fire and get the surfboards.
Excellent!
Maybe not the surfboards. But yes, so today, as I say, I want to kind of cover composition with you.
Yeah.
There's 4 main key subjects in composition. There's the rule of thirds. I'll go to all the detail. There's balance, there's symmetry, and there's leading lines. And I kind of want to just do a little bit about each part. We'll find some subjects to shoot. I think we'll probably lose light about 4 o'clock. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. Hopefully that thing stays up. That bright orange, yellowy thing up there will stay up, and we'll have plenty of, bit of warmth as well.
That'll be good.
Are you cold? Are you cold now?
Yes.
Oh, damn, it's probably because you're sitting on a freezing cold beach. That's what it is. Sorry about that.
Yeah, I'll take care of him, don't worry. He'll be fine.
Liar! Right, so this is our first subject point here. So we're going to use the rule of thirds here. Okay, so what I tend to do is when I get to this vision point, I hold my hands up here and I think, right, okay, well that is, here you go. That is your point of view, okay? That's the part you want to shoot. And what I tend to do is split my window into 3 parts. So on my first part, which you'll see when we take it into Lightroom, you'll see that house that we've got on the left-hand point. That's our main focal. That's the main focal point. It's not the most beautiful piece in the world, but it is going to be our main focal point.
Yeah.
Then the lines will reach around right through to the end of the coastline there with the animals, the birds, and so that would be a nice sort of, will keep your eye flowing through the picture.
Yeah.
But the house is going to sit on that first third there. That is going to be our main focal, and we're going to get a little bit lower because there's a few bits of rubbish in the front of it. So we want to kind of take that away, luckily we've got a shingle bank which runs along here. If we get down a little bit lower, we can cut the bottom off with our shingle here. We wanted to really shoot quite a high f-stop. I would possibly say it would be better on a tripod this, but the light's pretty good, so hopefully we can do this by hand. We should be okay, should be pretty good. So I think what we'll do, we'll break the cameras up, get ourselves set up, take a couple of test shots, and we'll have a look and see how we get on. Cool.
So after a while of turning the knobs and pushing the buttons, and looking like we actually knew what we were talking about, we got down to it and actually composed the shot. Kids are like sponges, they just absorb information, it's incredible. The weather's a bit gloomy and the subject's not exactly enlightening, but we want to get the basics and try and get this position correct. It's a great start from the young David Bailey. And how best to reward ourselves for this great shot?
Oosh.
Skimming stones, of course.
Right, let's get back to the car and get the rest of our gear out, shall we?
Yes.
Have you brought any sandwiches with you? Is that a no?
Yes.
Does that mean you haven't brought me any sandwiches either?
I apologise for my laugh now. I think it's man flu coming on, but we've got a soldier on, haven't we?
Right, we're out in the marshland here, looking for this short-eared owl. You'll definitely see it before you hear it, I think. There's a few pieces out. We've seen a couple of kestrels out and herons and lapwings. I mean, with wildlife photography, the key and the best skill that I could ever tell anybody is patience. You've got to have super patience. You know, you can be out and watching wildlife and not see anything for hours and hours, you know. Yeah, and actually the idea of capturing these on film or as a still, it's a tough job. It is a really tough job. Wildlife photography is, you know, you take all your skill sets of what you know from something like landscape photography or portrait photography, but your subject doesn't sit there and smile at you normally.
Yeah.
It normally just wants to fly off or run away. So you've got to have well, a lot of patience, lots of well, a good set of skills to be able to know what the animal's going to do when it goes. So.
The sun is desperately trying to come out, but it's still very grey. But at least there's no one around. It's so oh, I spoke too soon. There's no sign of the short-eared owls, but there's plenty of other bird life around.
This arc here, just around this corner here, I think this might be our second subject. We're going to do leading lines now. This path naturally bends round, and hopefully the sun will then pick up on the left-hand point. We might have to shot it in portrait, I think. Yeah, so the snake here, it's really a natural snake, you see, it follows all the way down to that building on the horizon there. So we're going to put that to the kind of the right point of our picture. this sun is really lovely and the reflection in the water as well. So I think we're going to shoot this. We are going to shoot this portrait, I think. Yeah. So the shot will be the flow to the building. So your eyes will fall down this track. Yeah. Okay. Let's give it a go, shall we? Right. So drop it down.
It's quite a difficult shot, this. We want to keep as much detail in the shot as possible, but we're shooting into direct sunlight and we don't want everything to be in silhouette.
Trying to get that leading line. That's what our key is.
A tricky shot under difficult circumstances. Well done, mate. That's really good.
Right, mate. So that's leading lines.
Yeah.
You got the gist of that?
Yes.
Cool.
Awesome.
Cool. I think the idea now is obviously we'll get back to the studio and have a look for all the shots, and hopefully one of those will be really nice.
Yeah.
Hopefully 10 of them will be really nice. So our next challenge, that's not the right word, is it really? Our next subject is balance.
Cool.
Okay, so I think what we'll do, we'll head off into Aldeburgh to do that. There's some nice visual pieces there. So should we do that?
Yeah.
Good.
Let's go.
And grab some chocolate whilst we're there as well.
Forget about the meaning of life. The real question is, do you go for the star bar or the double decker? I really don't know. We've had a really good morning, and although we haven't seen the owl, we've got some great images and learnt some good technique. Shingle Street is an amazing place to go as a photographer, even though it does sound like a 90s kids programme.
So yeah, we didn't get to see the owl though, and the snow buntings. Maybe next time.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll head up the coast a bit now, head up to Aldeburgh, maybe get some fish and chips. So if you had to have anything from the fish and chip shop, anything at all, what would you like? What would you have?
I'd have a massive stack of chips
Yep.
with a massive fish, like
What
the
kind of
size
fish?
of me. Oh, that
Cod?
depends. I like cod,
Yep.
but I also like trout. Like,
Trout?
like rainbow trouts.
I'm not sure you'll get trout in here, but you'll get good cod.
If you go to Aldeburgh, you've got to have fish and chips. It's the law. The boys have been working really hard, so we're sitting back, eating our chips and taking in the sea view. After sharing our lunch with the seagulls, we head off into town. We're kind of spoilt for choice when it comes to subjects in Aldeburgh. There's so many good places. The town's not too busy. There's a few people around, but hang on a second. Where's Felix? If you haven't seen The Joker, this will probably go over your head. It's definitely worth going to see though. And no more chocolate for Felix. Anyway, moving on.
So, symmetry.
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 So we've got a very similar, so we split this vision down the centre, got a similar image to this edge, to this edge. It's quite arty, quite a nice feel to it, and
Yeah.
though we haven't got great light at the moment, you've got a little bit of a pink hue coming on the highlights here.
Yeah.
It's quite an interesting angle here. So let's just give it a go, shall we, and see what we get.
Always consider the angle of your shot. For this photograph, we want to be below the boat to give that powerful emerging feel. The black and white finish really does enhance this image. Great stuff.
Right, mate, that's Symmetry done. One more to go. Okay, and we're going to find something where we can demonstrate balance. We'll have to have a good look around here. There's a lot of subjects, which is good. Makes it quite a difficult picture to compose. But we'll find something. We'll have a look.
We're losing the light, but to be honest with you, with this kind of sunset, who cares?
Right, so we're on our last piece, and this is balance.
Yeah.
I've let you choose this place, this vision, and you've chosen very well. So give me a little bit of a rundown why you've chosen this.
Well, I chose this place because you have the moorings on one side and the light and the boats on the other.
Yep.
Because the moorings feel quite heavy, quite industrial.
Yes.
Then you have the contrast between that and like the nature with the like small boats in the background. I thought it was really good contrast.
Yeah.
Balanced out quite well.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, the actual vision itself is it's amazing anyway. It looks like a painting, doesn't it? I think the the weight we've got in the dark with the light, I think it does kind of even its balance out. There's a lot going on over here, isn't there? So I think with the light and the sort of the boats out, floating out here one by one, it's great balance. Well done.
Awesome.
I think out of all of our subjects, this one is definitely Felix's best. That is a photograph to be proud of, mate. Well done.
Oh, that's cool. What an amazing day, eh?
Well, I've had great fun today. I've learned how to compose my shots. I've also learned how to take really symmetrical shots, which has given me a really wide new range of what I can photograph. But yeah, I've really enjoyed it, and I really hope that some of these tips help me in the future.
You've done awesome, mate. Well done. Now, about those flips, Felix.
Right, my turn.
Simon? Simon? If you enjoyed this video, like and subscribe and follow Image Trail to get the latest on what we do.